We're here today with Ryan Leonard of the Cochrane Crunch of the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League for the Junior Hockey Network Hockey Show. How are you today, Ryan?
I'm great.
Yeah, probably right about now. You're probably bouncing off the wall with excitement about being awarded the 2019 Dudley Hewitt Cup, aren't you?
I'm very happy. Just very happy. The whole program, for all of our volunteers, our staff, my family, who puts a lot of hours and time into it. We're just overall happy that some of our hard work's being rewarded.
And now, like I say, coming for April 30th to May 4th of 2019, so we're like I say just about 14 months out for you guys. And again, the work starts today. Now being announced, but like I say, with you and again, I don't know how many hats between the owner, the coach, the GM, the gopher. What are you going to have on your plate for the next 14 months other than operating the team?
My job with this whole thing is we partnered with the town of Cochrane, which we were happy to do when we made our bid. And my job really is going to be just director of hockey operations. I'm going to be dealing with all the hockey operations. I'm going to not be involved with the business side of the business of getting the Dudley Hewitt Cup off the ground. We'll let the business, the town people do that, and I'll be in charge of the hockey operations side, making sure everything hockey-wise is in place, to make sure the teams and our team are ready to come to a good event.
And I use, for people who don't know, Cochrane's probably about 7-8 hours from Toronto. For like you say, when the Dudley Hewitt Cup comes, but for a small community like Cochrane, what does it mean to have an event like this come to the community?
It's huge. It's big for the economics in the community. Having lots of visitors. We expect anywhere from 250 to 400 people in the community for a week-long event, which is be exciting. And at the same time, it helps with our hotels. It helps with the businesses of the restaurants. It's going to be exciting just for the whole region because Cochrane this year, especially the Cochrane Crunch, we've attracted a lot of people from the region, from Smooth Rock Falls, from Iroquois Falls. So it's going to be exciting for everyone. It's going to mean a lot to the whole area.
So And like you say, not that but like you say, between the NOJHL, the OJHL, and the SIJHL commissioners, like you say, they're on the committee to vote it in. What do you think stood above everybody else for you guys to be awarded the Dudley?
Obviously, we had a great bid, and the fact that we partnered up with the town was a big factor. And the other big factor is, I think, our on-ice production being in Cochrane the last 4 years. We're one of the top 3 teams in the league the last 4 seasons, and the work that we do here to get the kids off to school, and our record speaks for itself, being farther up Northern Ontario community like we are. And it's we got a great facility too. That helps a lot. We got replay screens in every section. We got beautiful dressing rooms. We've got a nice brand new pavilion where we can host some of the teams. I think in a lot of places we had a lot of the aspects that a lot of places couldn't offer that we do have to offer here. And I think it took everything into consideration, and we're just happy that they chose us.
And you mentioned, like you said, to get away from the Dudley for a second, you mentioned about being, again, smaller community in Northern Ontario, and you have players from all over. And we've talked about this before. How do you attract players to come to Cochrane to play for the Crunch?
Biggest thing is you got to make sure you don't lie to them. That's the biggest thing. Coming to a small community, you have to let the players know exactly what they're looking themselves into. That's a big key for us. And at the same time is holding up to your end of the bargain. So if you tell a kid you're going to do something, you got to make sure you follow through. And that's been a big reason why we've been successful. We're now, again, I think, sitting at 18 players in the last 3 seasons that are playing college hockey. So that's one thing I tell every one of my 20-year-olds when they come up to Cochrane is that we'll guarantee you we're going to find you a place to play school. But you got to hold your end of the bargain up, and it's key. And we run a good program during the day. It's a full-fledged 5-day-a-week program, not just playing games at nighttime. We're together every day for 6-7 hours a day, so it's huge.
So, and like you say, we talked about, like say, with the Dudley and everything, you're going to look after the hockey end of it. Now, does Sue Barton know what she's actually getting into about running the Dudley Hewitt when it comes to the amount of work and dealing with you every day?
Oh, for sure. So when I first wanted to put a bid in for the Dudley Hewitt Cup, I went out and reached out to people I knew in the community that I think would be able to help us. And I sit on a park and recreation committee, and I talked to some of our committee members, and that's where we were able to form a committee. And we have the right people in place. We have a great mayor, Peter Politis, Sue Barton, Darryl Owen. There's so many people we can't name that are really going to be involved, and it takes a big group to be successful. And we're going to start plugging away now, and they'll be ready 14 months from now.
And like I say, to get away from the Dudley a little again is now with you guys getting ready for the home stretch, going into playoffs, and a couple people I've talked to in the last couple of days about postseason being a different animal. What does the Crunch have to do to be successful heading into the postseason?
We just have to focus. I think we're peaking at the right time. We've been playing really good hockey here. Well, we've been playing really good hockey most of the season, but the last month, 2 months here, we've been playing really well. We blew some games that we shouldn't have against some of the bottom end teams in the league, and it's going to come and nip us a little bit in the butt here when it comes to the final standings. But at the end of the day, we've been playing excellent hockey, and we just can't lose focus now of this year, because this year we think we have a shot this year of heading off to the Dudley, and that's our team goal. And so we're not going to lose sight of what we have to do here. We'll let the business operations of our committee start doing what they have to do, and I'm going to sit back and make sure we're in full control of our team here on the ice heading into playoffs, and I'll start my track for recruiting and doing what we have to do to put a team together to make sure that our on-ice product next year is as good as this year.
And like I say, for the second half of the season, has any of the players that jumped out at you, surprised you so far heading into the home stretch?
We don't have one player that is I want to say better than another player. Right now on our roster, we've added Zach Hayes January 10th deadline, and same with Levi Johnson. But so if you take all those guys into consideration right now, we've got 17 guys out of a 21-man roster that's sitting here that all have over 20 points in the season. So we got contribution from right around the whole, from all our forwards to even our defensemen who are putting up some 40 points, 30 points, 20 points. So we have a well-rounded hockey team, that's for sure.
Well, Ryan, I'd like to say I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy day to sit with us for a couple minutes, and congratulations on being awarded the 2019 Dudley Hewitt Cup.
Thank you, Jason.